Are you ready?
G'day and welcome back to another unboxing. Today we're doing something very different. Instead of doing Nerf, we're going to be doing Beyblade X. I used to play Beyblade back when I was a kid, and I've recently gotten back into it and been having a fair bit of fun. Got my first official tournament coming up this weekend, so hopefully we'll be doing alright in the misses. And yeah, but today's unboxing we're doing the HASBRO Beyblade X Battle Stadium, the Extreme Battle set. My point of view, initially, after playing with a lot of the Tomy Stadium so far, and some of them Beyblades and the Hasbro Beyblades, is there's not much difference, but this stadium is going to be considerably smaller. And yeah, I'll probably show them off in a different video after I get a couple more stadiums to compare. But for this one, we're focusing on just the battle set. So, front of the box, looks nice, got some information about Beyblades which comes with, and the back. Now these stats are pretty ought to be taken at face value. They're not exactly the most accurate. Dagger Dran is going to be somewhat pretty good on his original stock combo. Obviously might change that out. When it comes to Beyblade X, we found that the odd number ratchets, which is what this piece is called, seem to be a little bit more reliable and preventing the Beyblade from bursts, as I'll explain it shortly. But loving the colours, we've got Dran Dagger on a blade with a 460 ratchet and the rush bit. This is actually a really good bit. And we've got Tusk Mammoth on a 360 ratchet and a taper. So let's get a root. Now I currently didn't have either of these Beyblades previously in my excessive collection, so definitely keen to try them out. So here's the stadium itself. It is considerably smaller. The Tomy Stadium is a lot wider, and personally for that gives more of an opportunity for some of the stamina types to like dodge and avoid attacks, while this one's going to be very much in the orientation for the attack. In this first box, we've got some entry-level launchers. These are really not the best. We've got a low revolution count, short rip cords, which are actually, they're straight. That's nice. These are the pins for attaching the lid of the stadium, so I'll show in a second. And our bays themselves. Got some instructions of how to assemble the Beyblades. Feel free to pause and try and read that if you want. But essentially, all it's explaining is that whilst I appreciate the cardboard to prevent anything from getting dirty and scratched, that was really annoying to try and get out. Assembly in the stadiums are pretty simple. take advantage of while this is off. So as the Beyblades move around the stadium, the idea is that these little gears on these pinions interlock, allowing the Beyblade to actually gain some spin as you play and perform what they call an extreme dash. We have got 3 zones here, the knockout zones and an extreme knockout zone. These are 2 points. A burst finish, so breaking the other bays apart, is 2 points, and in here is 3 points. Once the lid goes on, they've got like a nice little wall area. I have to stop them from flinging out too far. The ratchet height numbers are referring to 360, so 60 up, and yeah, 3 points, 60 high. You can identify it by these little notches. Each one of these little notches you can see here, there's 6 total, so I know that's a 60 high piece. The 70 high ones freaking have got 7 notches, but they're also hexagonal, and the 80 will have a little rim around the edge, as well as the 8 notches and round. So a few little ways of being able to tell your ratchets apart at a quick glance. Assembly is pretty simple. Take your blade, put your ratchet on, twist it to the left, unless it's the left spin, in which case you'd be twisting to the right. Take your bit. These are high resistance burst bits because they're a nice thick shaft here compared to low resistance, where this section here is continued down. Just put it in, click, ready to go. Now I will admit I am loving the shade of blue and everything which HASBRO comes out with. Actually, definitely prefer the colours compared to Karatomi so far. But try these out, see how they spin. Should probably finish assembling the stadium. So assembly is pretty simple. Just done. Try and bring that in a good position. So there's a little mark, so you can tell which way you're supposed to be sticking your ripcord in, and it won't go in the opposite way. But quick test spin. Not bad. This rush piece has got less teeth around here. Go over these in proper reviews. But yeah, the less teeth allows it to save some of the stamina as it's coming around. The idea of this base is supposed to be doing a barrage attack, where it's got lots of impact points to do a lot of consecutive hits very fast. While Tusk Mammoth is designed to be more of a stamina style Beyblade. It's based on another one, Siphon Incendio, but they've filled in some holes, kept the same colour, so probably going to benefit from a piece called Ball, but once once again, I'll go into all that sort of stuff in different views for each Beyblade. Still working out camera angles and everything like that. But, yeah. So as you can see, the different bit is providing a somewhat different pattern of how the Beyblade itself is going to behave. When it comes to launching, anything from launching flat, launching on an angle in either direction, or even like pivoting, will cause a different way it's going to behave. So keep that note. But I'm going to grab a dual launcher. I've got a couple together, and we'll put these guys up for a quick play. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So first one, tusk mammoth. So you can see, due to the roundness of the tapered piece compared to Rush, that it is giving it a little bit more stamina, whilst Rush is able to be a little bit more of the aggressive factor. Competitive Beyblade is played to either 4 or 7 points, first 2. Generally, yeah, I'll definitely have to be going over like multiple videos going further into the rules, but games are generally over within 4 rounds. Obviously with spin finish being 1 point, 2 points for a corner pocket or the bursting of Beyblade, and 3 points for the extreme finish. Like demonstrated there. So my overall point of view of the stadium itself is, whilst these launches aren't anything special, and I probably would recommend upgrading to like a winder launcher, or even better, a larger ripcord launcher. That's definitely what I prefer to use. But the bays themselves are pretty good blades. They've got some nice bits on them both. The 460 ratchet's not exactly the nicest, but I might do some mutilation and make a custom ratchet that unfortunately won't be tournament legal, as I'll explain in a tournament competitive rule video. But Beyblades themselves are pretty nice. Stadium is extremely short. I might grab one of my super aggressive Beyblades and we'll see how bad we can smash something. So this is my dran buster on a 160 piece with what's called flat bit. This is another high resistance burst piece, and the idea is that this is pretty well one hit go. So with any luck, that's what we'll get. So that's actually doing alright. So for $100, to $100 to $120 Australian, would I recommend this stadium? If the Takara told me the stadium is available, I'd probably grab that before. But for something which I can go down Target and get, you know, it's alright. I like it. Very compact, but for a different style of play, something I'm very interested in. Alright, I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and blast on.